In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take your Amazon FBA product research to the next level. This will improve your process, okay? This is something we've started to do in the last few months, and it has drastically helped us. Because product research isn't just about finding these $10,000, $20,000 a month products with low reviews. That's good, but you need to know how to further analyze them from that point. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how we do it. We're going to keep it nice and short and snappy so you can get the information and go and make yourself loads of money and find success on Amazon. Ultimately, if that's what you want to do, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications bell, because that way you're going to know when we drop one of these videos, and we drop them every single week. Unless, I go and get married or something like that and I don't record a video for a month or two. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get right into this video. So, again, I'm using Helium 10. It's my favorite tool at the moment. There's no doubt about it. I do use Jungle Scout and I do use Viral Launch, but Helium 10 has a load of tools that seems to make my life a lot easier. So if you want to use the tools I'm using today, go into the description, grab one of the coupons. You're going to be able to save money, and you don't need to pay full price, so don't. If you use one of those coupons, I will make a commission. It doesn't make it more expensive for you, it makes it cheaper. That's that out of the way. Let's get into it. So if you watched my last video, and it doesn't matter if you didn't, we found a product idea. Now, I used Blackbox. I had these filters set. Minimum search volume 1,000, minimum monthly revenue 9,000, price $17 to $45, and so on and so on. And the product that we found, we scroll down, was this, a memorial wind chime. So I like the look of this product because it didn't have too many reviews. The average revenue is $17,000. The price point is nice and high at $42, which means we've got plenty of margin. The sales to review ratio is huge, 9, that's massive. Anything over 5 is usually crazy. Competing products is low. So anyway, if we were to open up this product, we would start to think about, okay, how can we actually tell if this is a product we should be selling? So what I would do from this point is find an example that we thought we were going to be able to emulate. Okay, so by emulate, I mean almost copy. So we don't ever want to copy people exactly, but we want to look at an example product that we would be able to come in and better or differentiate ourselves in some way. So if you're looking at a market and all of the top sellers have 10,000 reviews, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 reviews, you haven't got a chance, have you? Because unless you've created a completely different product that no one else has, you're going to come up in a market, and the social proof from a customer's point of view, they're going to be looking at you thinking, well, you haven't hardly got any reviews. I'm going to buy one of these other ones. They won't even see your product because you'll be lost in a sea of very competitive Amazon listings. Anyway, my point being is we need to find markets where there's an opportunity, and we need to find products that we're going to be able to compete with. Okay, we talk about this a lot when we're selecting products. So straight away, obviously we probably want a listing that's been around for some time. So we've got two here, one that's 2016, one that's 2018. So this one's been around since 2016, and they're doing $30,000 a month, and they've only got 41 reviews. So that's quite interesting. Now, this is a memorial wind chime for, when someone's passed away. So a lot of people like that, to have it outside. You'd hear the noise and it will remind you of your lost loved one. So how long is this? This seller has been selling for a long time, and recently they've really stepped up their game. So since July, they're back in action. They were doing really well in 2020, but from what I can see, this isn't a prime offer, and they haven't got very many in stock. So instead of going with that one, I'm going to let's look at one of these other ones. So this one's got 463 reviews. Yeah, and they're doing over 100,000 a month. Let's see here. This one. So a few important things before we jump in and go straight for this product. Now, if we're trying to compete head-to-head with this one, well, what I would be thinking straight away is they've got a complete 5-star status, which quite often means there might be some black hat tactics at play here. Now, again, if we look at this, where was it? This one. if you have a look, how many reviews have they had in the last month? They've had 103 new reviews. Well, they've only got 463 reviews, so that's like a quarter of their reviews. Probably some sort of black hat tactic going on here. So this probably wouldn't be the example I would base this on. What I would probably do is, we could still use it, but let's also look at this one. So from this point, okay, this has got far less reviews, but it's doing well. It's ranking for keywords, and that's all I'm bothered about for this exercise. So if we scroll down, so it needs to load up first. Let's go, so starting it, we can start on this one because it's already loaded up. You'll see this box, and we can look at the keeper graph, but what we're looking for here is the keywords tab. So if you click that, what it's going to do is go into Helium 10 and show you how this listing is getting traffic, which this is really, really useful for a number of reasons, because you can see exactly which keywords is pulling in the traffic for this listing. But we do this because we want to avoid any listings that are having a lot of their traffic come from brand specific keywords. So if that's the case and all the keywords have their brand name in, well, it means that they're very well known off Amazon probably, or on Amazon. And well, if someone's searching for Tasey sympathy wind chime, they very much are looking for that specific product. So that's a big red flag. If you see that, move on to another product, okay? Because you can't do anything about it. Now, this looks pretty encouraging. This listing here is number one for all of these juicy keywords. So wind chimes in memory, wind chime sympathy, nearly 2,000 searches a month, only 1,000 competing products. So the reason I think you should do this and why this takes your research to the next level is you can actually look inside the minds of all these customers. So people are using these keywords when they're looking for the product. And in this case, this listing is the number one result. So this gives you an idea of exactly what frame of mind the customer is in. So you could say we've got a keyword here that says wind chimes for funeral in memory of mother. So if we found enough keywords that were just based around the fact that this customer was looking for a wind chime in memory of their mum or mother, we could create a wind chime that was very mother specific. So we could include a phrase all about, maybe a nice poem that was free to use, but would include the memory of someone's mother and that wording. And that would make it much easier to appeal to a very particular type of person. And you're doing them a service because, well, they would love a wind chime that's going to specifically remind them of their mother. So can you see by using this, you can actually step inside your customer's shoes and inside their mind and end up creating a product that, I don't want to say chimes with them. I did just say that, didn't I? I didn't mean that connects with them. And you're actually probably making yourself different to all these other listings. So what we would do, and I actually think for this one in particular, we're getting some more evidence here. So sympathy gifts for loss of mother, there's almost 1,500 searches a month for that. So if we went through, same here for sympathy gifts for loss of father, there's 977 searches a month. What we could do is take this, and we're seeing lots about mother and father. So we could come up with a product offering that had a poem in memory of parents or mothers and fathers, something like that. Something that would appeal specifically to a certain type of search intent. So this way, when we found a product idea like we have, we can actually take it to the next level. And that was the point of this video, because we're not just selling a product, a memorial wind chime. I actually think you could do that and do it very well if you looked at this and came up with a slightly different way of doing things. But we're taking it even further. We are changing the quote to appeal to people that are specifically looking for a gift for their mother and father's memory. Okay? It's a bit of a morbid subject, and to be honest, I didn't really mean to go down this route, but I've just delved deeper into the product using the keyword tool that I've shown you, and I found more information out about these customers. So here in the images, we would be including images about, mums and fathers. They've sort of done the same thing here with an older person. But you can do this with any product. You can dive into the keywords to see what people are thinking about when they're trying to buy these products, and then come up with a product offering that is going to suit that customer. And this is how you build a different Amazon listing. You don't need a patent. You don't need to be a world-leading designer, but you do need to understand people's psychology, and you need to understand tools that you've got at your disposal. So if you want to learn exactly how we do this sort of stuff, you could take our Amazon course. It's less than a month's worth of coffee. It's less than a box of pizza in some places. Our course is priced at a level because we understand not everyone's got loads of money available when they're starting Amazon. So check it out. There'll be a discount in there for you guys, and you can get signed up and learn exactly how we build Amazon businesses. But that's all I'll say on that, because hopefully what you've taken from this video is the idea that your product research, you can find products, but it needs to go a step further. And this is the step you need to think about. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. I feel like this was a useful video. And if you agree or you disagree, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. And remember, if you want to use Helium 10, head into the description, grab one of those coupons. You don't need to pay full price. And that's about enough from me. I think I've gone on long enough. So guys, thanks for watching. There's going to be more useful videos just like this coming very soon.